Welcome back, everyone. It is Ryan with Sticker Status here. Today we have a quick and easy tutorial. We're going to be showing you how to use 3M knifeless tape. This tape is used to make cuts on vehicles when you don't want to use your knife, or to make kind of custom cut designs, make them nice and clean. So we'll show you how this stuff works here. So we're actually going to be using it back here on the back of this bus we're doing a sort of partial wrap. And the way this design lays out is we want the print to end right here in this line, and we don't want to be using our blade to cut there. So Zach's going to show you how to use knifeless tape.
First thing you want to do, obviously, is get it nice and clean. A lot of times you're going to be laying knifeless tape on fenders or bumpers for inlays where it's typically going to be flat. This situation's a little different because we're trying to follow this recessed line in here. So basically, I don't know if you'll be able to catch it on camera, but at the right angle, you can kind of see a light line in here where the shadow falls. So we just want to run this knifeless tape right down on the flat where that light line will fall. So one other thing that's really important when you're working on things that have like a slight curve to it, sometimes you can just stick your tape down like this and run your finger in it. But as you can see, if you step back, it totally doesn't fit the body line. So you want to go kind of slow. When you're going down, you can use my left hand to move the roll in, and I'm watching about right here, the halfway point to my finger and where it's laid down at. And if you slowly just move and watch that middle of the tape, you can kind of put it right on inside that body line, allowing it to conform where you want it without having a bunch of bumps or high points sticking out. If you are popping this stuff up to readjust your line, pop it up farther than you want. Kind of just gives you a little runway so you can carry back into it straight. I'm just going to go straight down just because I know the graphic is only going to end about here. I like to leave myself this is probably more than I would typically leave, but if you're starting out a 6-inch tail, we'll give you a better opportunity of having a couple chances to start it in case you mess it up. Basically, you want it to just kind of lay flat into this body line here. Then we'll replicate this on the other side. We'll get the back hung up. I guess we can show you what it looks like when you're laying your vinyl on top of the knifeless tape. You basically pay it no mind, just go right over it like you would anything else. And then I'll show you how to cut with it.
As you guys can see, we're also using knifeless tape on the front here because we have the same sort of recessed curve shape there. Oh yeah, you can see it underneath right there where the recess is. So Taylor's laying that, and we'll use that there. You can use it on stuff like that. You can also use it to make custom kind of lines. If you're doing custom stripes or flames on hoods, knifeless tape comes really in handy, so you don't have to ever cut on paint.
All right, so now we've got the back piece laid. Obviously, like I said, it doesn't go all the way down, so we're not worrying about this bottom line. So we can go ahead and pull this tape. I'll show you guys how to do that. So I always make sure that my tape is all the way down, 90-degree fold on itself, and then hold some pressure on there. Just a little quick tug. You always want to check to make sure that the string is coming out of the middle of the tape and not to the side. If it's off to the side, your cut will be all wonky. Anytime you stop, I put my finger back on and kind of start again. Always pull down, away, never out. And then to remove it, just grab a hold of both of your tails. I pull out at a 90-degree angle, that way I'm not lifting up anything else that doesn't need to be lifted. Run that down. Same thing here. This one's already started, but sometimes if you kind of get hesitant and you're right at the base of your vinyl, always make sure to put your finger on it. It'll kind of booger up on you if you don't. Same thing, 90-degree out. Once you pull your tape, make sure you post heat your edges. Really, you want to post heat the whole panel. It's already been done. So I'm just going to post heat what hasn't been post heated. Edges are really important. post-heated will cause it to bite to the surface a little bit better. If you don't, there's a chance it'll pull back, roll back, start peeling, all the above, which are not good. That's how I use Knifeless Tape. Like, comment, subscribe.